Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, grade 10. So what we are going to do today will be answering examples of problems in arithmetic. Sequence, okay? So firstly, before we actually proceed to the actual problems, I need to discuss at least one thing to you, and that thing is called the arithmetic mean. Okay, arithmetic mean is actually a means of finding the middle term, given that you are sure that the example is an arithmetic sequence. Meaning sure ka na arithmetic siya na ang increase niya is consistent of plus or minuses on each term. Okay, and the arithmetic mean is just simply the mean or the average and the that you will be using to get the middle term. So ganun lang ginagamit natin pag yung concept ng arithmetic mean. Okay, so again, yung arithmetic mean, you get the mean of two terms and you get the middle term. But then again, this is only applicable if and only if your given has a missing of 1 or odd numbers in between. For example, say I have this 2, 7, and 12, and so on. Okay, given na ito ay isang arithmetic sequence na ang kanyang pattern is plus 5, okay, again, yung arithmetic mean, ginagamit yan to get the middle term. And consider na ito yung middle term natin. Okay? And arithmetic mean, from the term itself, it's just average. Ibig sabihin, what I need to do is I need to add 2 and 7. This 2 plus 12 is equals to 14. And I need to get the average, which is divided by 2 always. Okay, for this case. Kinukuha mo nga yung mean, yung average nila. Which is ang answer is just simply 7. So you will notice na lagi siyang equals doon sa middle term. Okay, let's have another example. Say we have negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, and 0. So ay medyo mahaba yung given natin. Pero again, ito, ang ginagamit nga to para makuha yung middle term. Okay, so for example, ito yung kinuha nyo. This one and this one. And of course, ang gitna nila is itong negative 2. Gitna, kasi may dalawang term pa dito. So, yung gitna lang lagi. So, what would happen there is I would just simply have to add negative 4 plus 0 is equals to negative 4 divided by 2. The answer is just simply negative 2. So, you will notice that the middle term is equals to the arithmetic mean. Equal siya lagi doon. Kung for example, ito naman yung gagamitin natin, we will be looking for negative 3 naman. So, ang gagamitin naman natin is would be negative 4 and negative 2. Okay? So, let's try to add. Negative 4 plus negative 2, the answer is negative 6. And divide by 2, the answer is negative 3. Okay? So, it's correct pa rin. You will notice that negative 3 is of course equals to the arithmetic mean. And arithmetic mean again is one way of finding easily yung ating middle term, given that your example is for sure na ikaw yan ay arithmetic sequence. Okay? So that is the arithmetic mean. Okay? So now let's proceed dun sa mga examples. Okay? We will be answering this given. Sabi daw dito, you need to supply the missing term. Okay, for example number 1, you have 2, 7, 12, blank, and blank. Okay, for this case, alam natin na ang iyong common yan ay arithmetic mean, ng iyong common difference is just simply 7 minus 2, the answer is 5. 12 minus 7, the answer is 5. Meaning you just have to add it plus 5 consecutively. So that is 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 5 is 22. Okay, let me change the color. 17 and 22. Okay, so that's easy enough. Madali lang kasi malapit lang yung susunod eh. Okay, so what if we have this given naman? Say we have 1/3 5 over, sorry, 5 over 6 blank blank. Okay, so again, ang gagawin natin dito, we need to look for the common difference. Since yan ay for sure na arithmetic sequence, common difference can be attained by just simply subtracting 5 over 6 minus 1/3. Okay, now you should know how to add and subtract fractions. In this case, cross multiply. The answer is 15. Cross multiply, the answer is 6 minus yan, so minus 2, and multiply here, 6 times 3 is 18, and 15 minus 6 is 11, oh no, it's 9 over 18, or just simply that is 1/2, kasi ito ang lowest term nito is 1/2. Okay, so ito pala is 1/2. Okay, so yan yung not 1/2. Ang ating common difference is plus 1/2. So ibig sabihin, for me to get the next term, I will take 5 over 6. Dadagdagan ko siya ng 1/2. The answer is just simply 10 plus 6 over 12, or just simply 16 over 12. Lowest term neto is divide by 2. That is 8 over 6. 8 over 6. Yung napansin ko yung pattern, meron yan. Nag-increase lang actually by ilan? Nag-increase ng 3 yung ating numerator. So ito, obviously, this is plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. Ito. And then we will have 8 plus 3, the answer is 11 over 6. Okay, the thing about arithmetic sequence classes, you don't necessarily have to perform always the rules. Okay, may mga times na makakita kayo ng pattern, but make sure na tama pa rin yung sagot nyo. Okay, make sure natin na tama yung 11 over 6. So we'll take 8 over 6 plus 1/2. The answer is 16 plus 6, kasi meron tayong 8 times 2 and 6 times 1 over 12. The answer is 22 over 12. Divide both by 6, lowest term, 2. Divide by 2, the answer is 11 over 6. So parehas lang. Okay, so therefore we have our correct answer. Okay, what if we have this the next example? Say we have 3 blank 12 blank blank. Okay, we have this given. Ang aim natin dito is for us to find ano ba yung mga missing term, and knowing na this one is for sure an arithmetic sequence, kasi that is what I said. What we need to do first is for us to get the common difference, is for us to get the arithmetic mean. At ang arithmetic mean natin, kasi yun nga missing to So paano natin makukuha yung subtraction ng magkasunod na term? Tama? So what we need to do here is we need to get the arithmetic mean, and that is 12 plus 3. 12 plus 3 is, the answer is 15, and 15 divided by 2 is, the answer is I think that's 14. Yeah, 7.5. So this is 7.5. Now kung kayo makaka-encounter ng decimal, it's okay. Nakaka-encounter nga kayo ng fraction so decimal is also still okay. Okay, so that is 3, 7.5, 12. So for us now to get the common difference, the same rule, we will apply yung 7.5 minus 3, the answer is 4.5. And then same, 12.5 minus 12 minus 7.5, the answer is still 4.5. So ibig sabihin, it's increasing by 4 and 1/2, or 12.5. 4.5. Okay, so let's add 4.5 here. So the answer here would just simply be what? Well, let me erase this one. Okay, this is 7.5, and 12 plus 4.5 is 16.5, and plus 4.5, the answer is 21. So, no issues about the decimal. Long as sa tingin nyo is wala naman kayong ginawa or wala kayong operation na ginawang mali. Therefore, please be confident about your answers. Okay? Next one. What if we will have some examples of word problems? Okay? So, for example, let's have something difficult for a while. Say we have, I'll just read a question. Find the 10th term of an arithmetic sequence. Sige, sulat mo lang. I know, I'll just denote. Find the 10th term, what is a sub 10, of the arithmetic sequence if the first term is equals to 7 and the common difference is equals to 3. Okay? Ito daw yung given natin. The a sub 1 is 7 and ang common difference natin is 3. And look at the given, wala rin tayong sequence sa sinulat like 7, 8, 9, and so on. Wala tayong sinulat na ganyan. Ang binigay lang sa atin si a sub 10 at si a sub 1 and t. Okay? But the thing about this one is actually an easier way of solving. Kasi remember, any given term na nawawala can be solved by using the formula of a sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times t. Wherein, of course, yung n lagi siyang kasama ni missing term, yung cardinality kasi yan. So, a sub n is always the missing term when it comes to this kinds of given. So, itong a sub 10, yan yung ating missing. And a sub 1 natin, substitute 7. Ang n natin is what? It's the cardinality of the missing term, which is 10 minus 1 times 3. Okay? Evaluation po ito ng order of operation, which is should be very easy for you. This is 9. I'll write it step by step. Plus 9 times 3. 7 plus 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 7 is 34. And this is your a sub 10. Okay? Easy enough? Yes, I do hope. Okay, sige, let's answer something more difficult. I'm looking for a difficult question. Okay, sige. Sabi daw dito, next question. Find the common difference, okay, of the arithmetic sequence with the 5th term, or a sub 5, of 30 and your a sub 10 of 65. Paano kaya gagawin natin dito? Okay. So again, yung mga ginagawa ko nga, sinabi ko sa inyo na gagawin nyo is, the first thing you have to do is you have to write the formula. Right, sulat mo muna yung formula. A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times t. And then you try to work using the formula. Take note, ang nawawala po dito si d. Okay? So kung ang gagawin natin, ito yung again, ito yung last term, or yung basing term na pwedeng natin gamitan ng a sub n. So maybe let's denote a sub 5. A sub 5 is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. On this case, alam natin yung value ni a sub 5 ni n. Hindi lang natin alam si d, hindi rin natin alam si a sub 1. So what we can do here? Is we can substitute. So this is 30 is equals to a sub 1 plus yung n natin is 5 minus 1 times d, and 30 is equals to a sub 1 plus 4d. Yan para sa a sub 5. Let's try for a sub 10. A sub 10 is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub 10 is 65 is equals to a sub 1 plus 10 minus 1 times d. And 65 is equals to a sub 1 plus 9d. Ang missing natin ngayon ay dalawa, which is a sub 1 and d. So what we can do here is we can do the process of elimination. Okay? Ang elimination would be like this. Subtraction yan, kumbaga. Okay? Subtraction ng equation 1 tsaka ni equation 2. So from 1 and 2, gagawin natin is eliminate natin si a sub 1. So 30 is equals to a sub 1 plus 4d minus 65 is equals to a sub 1 plus 9d. Ang ruling po natin, class, kapag ikaw ay nag-elimination, you change the sign ng ating subtrahend, which is eto. Change natin yung sign ng lahat. So, magiging minus yan. And then, we proceed to addition. On this case, ito cancelled out. Sorry. Ang ruling kasi natin sa elimination is we need to eliminate at least one thing. Okay? So, this one, pag inad natin to, you should know that the answer is negative 35. No, is it 30? Yes, negative 35. And this one is negative 5d. Okay? And trying to solve, I will interchange the positions. Negative 5d is equals to negative 35. Trying to solve for the d or the unknown, ang ginagawa natin is we divide it by negative 5. Sorry, this is 35. Okay? Bakit? Kasi when you're solving for the unknown, you leave it alone. And this one is cancelled out, even the sign. D is equals to divided by division of negative numbers will yield a positive answer. So, wala na yan. And 35 divided by 5, the answer is 7. Nasolve mo na ba yung missing mo? Yes. And this is your final answer. Okay? Yung solutions na yan, remember, this was taught last year for my class before. And for those new students here, please do take a note of that one of the necessary things that you need to study is elimination method. Elimination method is a means of solving for the unknown, which is of course x or y or any variable. Okay, maraming ways of solving for the unknown. One way is the elimination method. We also have substitution, but we won't deal much more with that. Okay, so d is equals to 7. Therefore, tapos ka na. Kasi yun lang naman yung hinihingi. Okay, these are actually word problems. Word problems, of course, analyze yun ng onte, and then not onte, analyze yun ng sobra, and then you perform the operation based on how you want to answer it. Here's the thing, class. Maybe there's another way of answering this one. I'm not quite sure. Okay? And I will leave that to you. I'll just leave you a clue like this. Okay? A sub 5 and A sub 10. A sub 5, A sub 6, A sub 7, A sub 8, A sub 9, A sub 10. Okay? Alam niyo yung value ng A sub 5 and A sub 10 and so on. Maybe there's a way of solving that. Okay? Maybe. Tingnan nyo ito, tingnan yung gagawin ka. Okay, ang A sub 5 is 30 and 65. Alam nyo, ang ginagawa ko minsan dito, ito, dinedenote ko as 1. Sunod-sunod pa rin. Which is, ganun pa rin naman yung magiging concept niya. Okay? Ito yung A sub 6, kumbaga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, sa A sub 1 is yung ating A sub 5 yung first term, yung A sub 10 is 6th term. So, ibig sabihin, A sub 6 is equals to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times t. And then again, ang A sub 6 is 65 is equals to 30 plus, ano yung n natin? 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. Tingnan nyo ang dali lang actually ng solution. And this is 35 kasi nilipat mo si 30. And this is 5t. And divide both sides by 5. 5. The answer is 7. Cancel out. So d is equals to 7. Para sa lang sagot, diba? Pero mas madali itong sagutan. But again, yun nga, that's one way. Kung marunong kayo mag-analyze ng given, there are actually multiple of ways of answering one question, yielding the same answer. Okay? Ano lang yung silbi ng ibang methods? Yung iba, mas obvious makita. Yung iba, nakatago. So, it's up to you whether how you are with your analytic skills, kung kaya mo bang palabasin yung mga nakatagong means of solving for that problem. Okay? And this is one way. Take note, kapag ka may binigay na term na hindi naman binigay sa A sub 1, okay, at hindi sa tingin hindi naman importante sa A sub 1, what you can do is mag-usog. Tingnan yung ginawa ko ito. Dito. inusog ko yung ating given. Inusog ko siya ng ilan. Inuna ko, a sub 5, ginawa kong a sub 1, and so on. Pwede yun, class. Pwede yun. It's just like this. Say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diba sequence yan, right? Ngayon, ang mangyayari dyan would be, ang perception nyo, ito yung first term. Pero hindi nyo alam na pwede palang maging first term si negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ito na yung first term. Pero parehas lang yun ang sequence, diba? And it will yield always the same answer. Which is weird. Kasi bakit? Ang alam ko a sub 1 is 0. But then again, class, pag insub mo, basta wala kang binago sa common difference, walang problema. O ito, may binago ba tayo sa common difference dito? Wala naman. Inusog lang natin. Okay? So that's one way. Okay? So I do hope you got that. The next topic that we will be discussing would be more questions and examples regarding arithmetic sequence and series. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.